Good evening and welcome to Wellywood Wargaming. I'm Damon and we've got a cracker of Necromunda lined up for you tonight with the Ultra Elite Venators against the Ultra Hobo Slaanesher coming right up. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we have Venators versus Escher, or Slaaneshi Escher to be precise, and we're going for the Gunk tank mission tonight, which is meaning that both gangs have to harvest precious gunk from this here Gunk tank, which Selby finished making today. Beautiful bit of scenery there, but yeah, as you can see, I've placed some of the sort of rivers and stuff underneath some of the terrain to make it a bit more of a dynamic sort of Venetian looking kind of vibes. But this is the gang that I've been wanting to introduce for a while. Rory here's been off sick for a little while, so this is a debut for these guys. But we have got the Colonel's Lance. So a gang of only 3 with a one-man army, which is just straight up ridiculous. So I guess we'll start with her, right?
Yeah.
So here we've got Nemuriel, who is basically just ridiculous. 540 credit leader,
Yeah.
Venator leader, hunt leader, sorry, with the kind of Escher profile, I suppose. She has a las cannon, dodge, Suspenser, Infrasight, Blind Snake Pouch, Armor Weave, and as an Orlok legacy gets Headshot as well, with Photon Flash Grenades and a Power Sword at whopping 540 credits, which is kind of terrifying, but also awesome. We've then got Case, is that how I say it? Case. We say that with the Las Carbine behind here. He's got the Bansar profile by the looks of it, right?
Yeah, that's again the Las Carbine.
Yep. Coming in at 110, I believe, on there. And then we've got Sir Jonas with his trusty plasma gun there. Again, some nasty weaponry, but as you'll notice, highly elite, only 3 gangers. Look at this dice tray, though. Look at that. Look at it. It's not made of metal. It's made of resin. But, I mean, it's pretty awesome, right? Well, yeah, we've got an Orky dice tray. Looks like straight out of Gorka Morka, that one. And that's Rory's gang there. And this is Rory.
Yeah.
We've got Selby in the house here, just invigilating in the background. Kira's here too. Let's take a look at Kira's gang, shall we? What have we got here, Kira?
Carnival of Ecstasy.
The Carnival of Ecstasies. Who get it's hilarious actually because there are 7 members tonight against 3, and the difference in crew rating is still big enough so that Kira actually gets a scum here with an axe and a mesh armor. So yeah, there's 3 against 8 here. Crazy. Who's this?
So it's the Queen Shorelek Joy Mask. She
Nice.
has a long rifle, armored undersuit, mesh armor, and iron will.
Good. Iron Will's pretty important for these Escher ladies.
Slill Snake Thigh. He is a champion with a movement increase. A stiletto sword with paralyzing toxin.
Nice.
Wild bow, armored undersuit, mesh armor, and magnicals, and his skill is sprint.
So we've seen this gang before, and they're very bow orientated. Lots of wild runners. They're really fun though. They're really fast. So then we've got, what's this?
There are my gang sisters. We have Ravith Raxol with a smoke grenade, wild bow, and flak armor.
Awesome.
And Agonist Pleasure Claw with stiletto knife, las gun, and mesh armor. And then we have our 3 wild runners.
Pleasure Claw.
Sorry, with stub gun, wild bow, and flak armor.
Pleasure Claw! Alright, let's get into it as we go into this Gunk tank. So both gangs are set up here. We have the Escher taking this side of the table, lined up along here, several in the buildings with their shiny spandex and PVC and nipple rings and all that going on. And then over this side we have the problem on the roof for everybody, which is the giant flipping las cannon. Looking across the field there towards the Gunk tank. Just to point out, we looked at the rules earlier for the Gunk tank. If you shoot it and add a d6 to the strength of the weapon, it causes a flashbang, which is quite cool. So we might see a bit of that going off, especially if the las cannon wants to like mix things up a bit. So yeah, we've got this Tau fella on the roof there. Can't remember his name. And then we've got the plasma gun. Got isolated on this side a little bit, but I'm sure he'll do some damage as well. And away we go as we roll for priority. Let's roll for priority, shall we? What are we going to get, Rory?
6.
Rory gets
What
a
a what?
6 with the Vansard dice. And we're using corridor dice with Escher. And we get 5. And that is it. Rory will get the first turn of the game. So
Roll
the
an
first
ammo check.
move of the
Roll.
game is a las cannon shot. All the way over there to this scummer. So we'll see what happens with this ridiculous infrasight las cannon hitting on a 6 and ammo checking. But it hits though.
Yeah, it hits.
That's the main thing. What happens there? We're only on a 2 now. Oh, first
Ammo.
ammo check, so 4 up, I believe. Fine. Absolutely fine. And then we get the wound roll of a 2. Done it. Lovely. Now, that's a disgusting amount of
3
damage.
damage.
3 damage with no save.
So, I'm going to have to roll another one of these.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so he's seriously injured and flesh wounded. And a cool check will need to be made for his buddy next to him. As we pass the cool check?
Double check, but I believe
Is this a wild runner?
it's a wild runner.
Very interesting.
7 up, cool.
Okay, so she passes that, but there we have the first shot of the game causing a serious injury over there. Nasty, nasty stuff from this las cannon. Okay, first Escher shot of the game. We forgot that this leader here has a long rifle and pinged a shot all the way over to this poor little guy with the plasma gun. Kira rolled a skull, but it fell outside the dice tray. Rules are rules. Dice tray has to be involved, so we rolled a flesh wound, which makes the 3-man army a little bit less upset, so that's cool. Last action of turn 1, we've got a tactics card being used on the long rifle leader, and she's going to aim and shoot over at this guy on the roof here into hard cover. So we're hitting on a 3, yeah, because we've got over 24 inches with the long rifle, and we've got aiming action, so that will hit and knock back as well. So he will need to take an initiative check to avoid falling off the... Because from that angle, he kind of lands on the ladder, so unless he fails the initiative check, of course, in which case he does fall a long way. So what's his initiative?
4.
4 ups.
6.
Hey, so he's still on the ladder, and because that would have been a what? 3-story fall into some gunk would have been pretty nasty. So, but we'll rather see if we wound here as well. We do wound, and that'll be -1 save with the long rifle.
-1 save.
To be honest, this is very fiddly, so I guess we'll just pin him at the top and pretend that he's an inch back. So, what armor does he have?
He's got hazard suit with body gloves, so that goes
So yeah,
to a 6 up.
6 up. Yeah.
It's a 5.
5 again, so close. And he's not a champion, is he?
Nope, he's just
So we got-
a regular ganger.
Oh, flesh wound. Oh, this is exactly what the Venators need, because pointing out earlier, only 3 guys. If we have 1 serious injury, they're rolling for bottle checks every turn, and that's going to be scary for 3 guys. That's the main problem they've got. So if they can stay alive and keep flesh wounds, then they're in it to win it.
Recovery.
So, yep, just your 1 serious injury over there, the scum.
got someone next to him?
Yeah, he's got some help. So we'll see if he's okay, the little Ungor. He's like, oh, yeah, he takes a flesh wound, so he's toughness 1 now. And he's survived a last cannon blast. And he's now got a 1 toughness, effectively. And now, I believe, it is priority.
Yep.
Kira, what do you roll for priority?
Is that another 6?
Yes, it is.
2. Rory gets it with the 6 over there.
Okay.
As we head into turn 2. Okay, so the first shot of turn 2, we've got a plasma gun shot. This young fella just got up, very
Finally,
angry,
someone who isn't my deathmate
and he's
might
going to
get
shoot
exploded.
over here into this check, I believe. Am I right?
Which one?
Yep,
This one.
the nearest one.
Okay.
You're still over 12. You're going to
Yeah.
be within 24. So the shot will go off.
Here on a what?
Uh,
Rolling here.
On a 3+.
Yep, fair enough. He's got the Vansar profile, yep. So that will hit on a 6. And we overcharged, didn't we, Rory? Because
Yes.
we're crazy.
So wounding, strength 7, wounding on 2s.
Always overcharge. Always overcharge. 2,
Wound.
and that will be a -3.
-2, 3 damage.
Black armor.
3 damage, so
So
straight
no armor
through.
save.
Straight through.
Straight 3 damage.
Yep.
Out of it.
Grab another one of your... Do you mind if I borrow one of your flesh
Go
woundy
ahead.
dice? So I can roll 3 at once.
3 damage. 3 damage. We have a death.
It was your dice that betrayed you.
You want to roll the rear thingy? Because we got XP there. You got XP for that. You might even get 2 if we roll a 66. Hopefully we don't.
Can someone please pass me a different coloured... Oh no, there's one here. Never mind.
Which one's 10s?
Blue is 10.
Blue is 10s. 46
46.
just means they're out of the next game. Oh no, it's humiliated. It's -1 cool and intelligence, I believe. Am I right? Cool and intelligence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I've got to give her a
Leadership,
name.
isn't it? Leadership and...
Oh yeah, you're right. Leadership.
my ex-guy got humiliated after fighting the Amber.
Humiliated is always fun. My Mind Frayed has now got a call of 11 as a result of being
Yes.
humiliated. Okay, something crazy's happening. We have the las cannon. I forget her name. Sorry. Numerial as using a tactics card now. So we've used 2 tactics card already. This one is double time. Am I right?
Yeah.
So we are jumping down off the roof. So we get a free move action before we do a full action, I believe. So jumping down with a 2+ initiative, I believe.
3+ initiative. So I have
Oh dear.
not made my jump. So I go down at the end here.
You go down at the beginning,
the
unfortunately.
beginning.
Yeah. So she will take a strength 4 hit, I believe, from there. So
And toughness?
her toughness is
3.
3. So
Nope.
no. So she just goes pinned.
What did you
but
roll? 2.
does unfortunately mean that it is a wasted tactics card, but would have been cool because we would have jumped off it and we would have shot a las cannon after jumping through the air across buildings. Like
Eldari
Matrix
she
stuff.
may be, but Escher she is not.
No. Okay, we've got another long rifle shot coming in at the plasma gun in retaliation. However, she did go prone at the end of her last activation, so she's not able to aim. So now we're just hitting on a 4-up. Which we don't do. So you've escaped. You've escaped the inevitable. And now we have a plasma gun ready for next turn. But of course, with Rory with only 3 guys, we are out-activated very quickly in this game. Just worth highlighting something really outrageous here. Again, excuse me about this paint spilled on here. It's a bit yucky, but we'll get over there. We'll get over it at some point. But yeah, Snake Thigh over here is on a roof and was all the way down here. But it's worth pointing out that Snake Thigh has a whopping 18-inch double move with the sprint skill. So, in case you're wondering why all of a sudden we haven't skipped a turn, it's just 18-inch move. It's quite crazy. But we've now used bait and switch, haven't we? So if we use bait and switch, and this leader is going to pump another hot long rifle shot into this plasma gunner, because really desperate to take out this plasma gunner at the moment, aren't you? You really want that information token in there. We've moved the wild runner up there, taken a shot with a bow, that missed. So now we've used bait and switch. Last tactics card. Misses. Misses on a 2 because you're aiming and shooting. +2, -2 for hard cover.
Yep.
Does miss. So pretty great result for you. And that is nearly the end of this half, this phase, is it?
That is.
That is the end of this phase, so we may as well roll injury now. Any injury for anyone?
No.
No injury for the Venators, any injury for you? Straight to priority for turn 3. And Rory gets a 2. You're rolling very low for those. And Kira gets a 2, which means Rory.
No,
No,
yeah, it's
I get it.
Ah, yeah, the draw on your way.
Finally,
Yeah.
he gets to activate before I have to.
Awesome. As we head into 3. Desperate effort to take out this plasma gun. Kira wins priority and again goes with the long rifle shot, I believe. Are we doing the long rifle shot? No, sorry, no. We're going for a slightly different option now. We're moving the wild runner forward, ignoring the information token and shooting with a bow or a stub gun. A bow or a stub gun. That's the first move of turn 3.
Stub gun.
We're going with the stub gun. Let's do it. So what's your range there?
So it's long range.
So yeah, and you'll be shooting into hard cover. So he's 6s regardless, I think. But you never know. You never know. Trust the old stub gun. He rolls a 1. Quite the opposite. That's a miss. Okay, so the las gun. Las count. I keep
48, right?
saying las
Plus
gun.
1 for long range, 2 ups.
No, 3 up,
Oh, 3 up. Plus 1 for
Oh,
long
God.
range.
2 up.
Which she
Heavy
hard
goes
cover?
hard cover goes down to minor, so it goes back to a 3 up.
Just debating the hit rolls on here, but if you can see, right here we've got las cannon, and all the way over there in that building, we've got a tiny bit of a leader. So we're hitting on hard cover here, but
No light cover.
yeah, light cover. Oh, we roll a 1 though, don't we? Because we roll a 1.
I always roll a 1.
And that is a big las cannon miss there.
No, MHG.
Phew. Okay, so this Escher leader with the long rifle being a pest again, still not ammo checked yet, is shooting all the way back over into that quadrant with the las cannon, which you can just see in the distance there. We're aiming and shooting. There is no cover now. So yeah, the God Emperor should... Actually, not the God Emperor.
Bless me, Dark Prince.
The Dark Prince has
That's
missed
not
with
a
a
blessing.
1.
2 up, and we both roll 1s at each other.
And there you go.
Okay,
Bit
sure.
calamitous, yeah. So las cannon misses, long rifle misses, and it's all to play for. So we've got one more activation for the Venators here. And what's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's very serious thinking here.
I'm just going to shoot
I think this
without
guy's...
overcharging.
What? Coward!
I know.
Okay, plasma gun. Pumping some hot plasma into this chick on the footbridge.
Is she within 12 now? She ran at me. I was hoping she would be.
She is.
Yes, that gives the +2 to hit.
Got something against redheads?
Yep. 1 up to hit.
Another
Doesn't need that.
one up, 2 up.
Should have
It's always a
overcharged.
2 up. 6,
Yes!
2 shots.
Rapid 1, so you get
Yeah,
2 shots.
2 shots. Wounding on what? 3s.
Yep.
Yeah, strength 5.
1 wound.
1 wound, no save. That's
Maybe minus
2
1.
damage.
2 damage. Cool.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Double flesh wound.
Fleshington. Does she fall off the ladder?
4 up.
2 flesh wounds, now effectively toughness 1, and over 4 up. Falls off the ladder and takes another strength 3 hit. Strength 3 hit? Oof, there you go. You could get another flesh wound here. And
So
if
I
you
need a
if you
4?
No, because it's toughness
2.
1 now.
Oh!
So
Nice
you
word.
wounded with a 3, and you've got a save, I believe, with your armor. So if you save this, you're okay. If you're not, you could bleed out. No save with a 1, and we are just rolling 1 injury dice here. Flesh
Flesh
wound
wound.
taken out. So does that count as a direct action? Does it count as a direct action in terms of XP?
Yes.
Yes, it does. So you get an XP for that. Pretty cool result. Not so cool for you, Kira.
Do we roll to see the one?
Yeah, we need to see the injury dice here. Injury roll.
Those dice.
Blue for 10s again.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh. Oh, you wanted to keep that. That was a 1. Oh. And again, I give Kira a dice tray, and look what happens. 2. There we go. So absolutely fine. Out cold. Nice. Okay, so that is the end of the 3rd phase. We're now moving over to turn 4. And yeah, some stuff happened. We had a leader fall off a building in the last turn. That was quite funny. Some slapstick moments, and we've had 2 Escher taken out so far. Is there a bottle check to be made here for
Iron
Escher?
will.
Iron will.
-2.
Iron will, yeah, dictates that there won't be. So now, yeah, recovery. We haven't got any. We're just rolling for priority again. At the moment, it's worth pointing out no gunk has been had, and no one's even going for the gunk yet. Rory gets a 6 again. This Van
Third
Sar
6 for
dice.
initiative.
Cheapers.
Well, he gets it.
Yep, gets it automatically because Kira had last turn's priority. So let's see what happens with this. What are you doing over there? What are you up to? Sneaking around in the back there. So it'll be just being a Delac in the back there. Oh, it's interesting. This is the first game we've had without Delac involved.
Yes.
Oh,
Am I
you
right?
didn't move your leader, did you?
No.
You just took a pot shot at me.
Yes.
So
Aimed.
I'm going to aim and take a pot shot back. Don't
Okay.
roll a 1.
So we were looking at it earlier. Las cannons can aim because they've got a dispenser. We've also got an infrasight on this las cannon. It's utterly ridiculous, but it's kind of funny. That will hit with the 3. So
2's to wound.
that will also knock back, trigger knockback, which is equal to or higher than the strength of the leader. We might have a very pained leader here.
No wound, initiative check.
Oh,
Oh dear, oh
the
dear.
building must absorb the shot.
That is another 1 there. So yeah,
Splattered with the
safe leader. She got
2
hit.
up initiative
She got hit though,
Swear the
so she's
Van
pinned,
dice on
but
the
Two
dice.
up
Oh,
initiative.
6 is a 1.
to fall off.
to see whether she falls off.
Yeah. She doesn't fall off. She's fine. Absolutely fine. Las cannon didn't do shit.
Fall off,
Ooh.
fall off the bridge.
We've got a longbow. A longbow? A wild bow shot. Into the leader down here.
-1.
At -1 to hit a long range wild bow. So hitting on a what? What are we hitting on here?
Ganger.
5s.
So,
Oh, still gets it with a 6. Do you dodge it though? Because you have a free dodge of a 6
I
plus.
do. 5
Before we even. Oh, 5 plus. Oh,
Yes,
look at
I
that.
do.
Another 6.
6s and 1.
These 6s. Crazy. Anyway, so yeah, we dodged a bow.
Fine.
I mean, it's probably a lot easier to dodge a bow than it is a bullet. So.
Did the information token away.
So at the end of round 4, not a huge amount happened, except the las cannon failed to kill someone again. So las cannons aren't that bad, it turns out. They're actually really, really soft. But plasma guns, on the other hand, kill people, lots. But we knew that already, so there we go. But yeah, we're heading into turn 5 now. No gunk has been had, but we've got a couple of little Escher down there about to head over and get some gunk, get some money for this game. And now we're doing priority. Rory had it last turn. Kira gets a... What do you get?
4.
You got a 4 over there with Rory. Kira gets a 2. So yeah, Rory gets it again. So the Venators love going first.
Is not with me today.
Which is what they like when they've got las cannons.
Less cannons that fail to do anything.
Yes, sorry, las cannons that fail to do anything. I mean, it's a threat though, isn't it? At least it's a threat. It's a deterrent. I'm imagining she's going first.
Yes.
It's been keeping me under thumb for the entire game.
Certainly bloody well has.
And
Okay.
for good reason. Like,
I can...
In case you're wondering why this is moving, it has a suspensor. So
Yeah. And I'm going to try shoot the champion, who's here I can see.
Yep. A tiny little bit ahead there. Some top knot we can shoot off.
so that's what, a 2+?
Something like that.
No, you know, because you're probably within 24.
Yep. But you won't get the +1 for long range.
No, 1+1 for long range.
No.
You're definitely hard cover.
Yep.
So,
And for sight drops it down to
Soft cover.
so it's going to be a 4 up.
Yeah. Because you're 3 normally. Yep. 4 up. Hits. Knocks
dice.
back, but we did roll the ammo dice there. Ammo's fine.
Ammo's fine.
So Snake Thigh will get knocked back and wounded on a 2. Then just don't roll a 1 this time.
Yes.
Rolls a 6 this time. So that is a big 3 damage.
Yep. I assume that
that's
the minus
2.
3.
Sorry, so you take 1 wound, so you are now at 2 damage.
Yeah.
Because this is a champion. And we get a serious injury and a flesh wound, so we would need to take a cool check for what's her face next to her. And the cool, you Raveth? Raveth! Raveth? Dinner's ready, Raveth! Dinner is ready. Oh, it was a 5 and a 5, so you knocked it out of the way, so yeah, you can pass your cool check there. So, that was big. We had a champion there lose her, drop her token as well, I imagine. Info token. So the las cannon turns out it does do stuff. So there you go. It does hurt people. Got a shot going in from
Three toughness, 3 Escher.
las carbine over to there.
Wounds. No AP.
1 shot, wounding the Escher on the roof with the las gun.
Mishama,
Rolls a 1.
roll your injury.
Injury dice for that. And we have serious injury.
Hell.
Serious injury, that one, yeah.
Bottle time.
Possibly bottle time, yeah. Like you're under the pump now. That last cannon shot was obviously the thing that did the work there, but luckily she didn't break next to her. So we'll see what happens as we go over to Kira's turn. So we have another long rifle shot going off here from
That could be 1 half. Yeah.
the window down there. The Escher leader is shooting back with the long rifle at the tail bounty hunter on the roof there, hitting on a 3 because aiming and over short range. At long range here, we do miss again with a 1. Oof, Oofingtons.
Now I'm the one missing.
Oh dear.
I think
As
it's
we
the way
go
it
to
Well, you've hit me like 4 times in a row now, and I've missed 4 times in a row. I think it's just...
it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, another shot going off with a wild bow over here. I'll show you which one that is in a second. We're hitting on a 5 though, and we hit and an ammo check. Wild bows.
I didn't
4
dodge.
And it's the leader. Of course, he didn't dodge out of the way of the bow this time.
She runs out of ammo for the wild bow, and it's scared.
This
No, you're not.
wild bow up here, shot down at the
Throwing
leader,
knives that it's scared.
pins her, wounds her. Wounding on a 4. Big one. Wounds her on a 4. And we have a big save here, I believe.
5 up?
Not an energy weapon, so armor wave doesn't do much.
No, armor wave's always permanently a 5 up.
Right, okay.
It was the reflect shard.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh, there's a wound and it's pinned. Big wild bow. I mean, who'd have thought it, eh?
Big bow
Wild
energy.
bows, pretty good. big bow energy going off all over the place. And that's a wound off this big las cannon here. Ooh. Oh,
I just repeatedly missed and missed.
big moments. We have a bottle check here to be made. We have 8 starting, 2 seriously injured on the Escher side, and -2 taken out, but we have Iron Will, which makes it a 5-up bottle. So if we roll a 5 or a 6 here, we do roll a 6, we start having to make bottle checks for the Escher. They're not far off getting some Gunk tokens as we head into phase 6, but we'll have to check these bottle results now to see if they're gone.
Now recovery.
Now recovery, yeah. So this really dictates what's going to happen. We've got, if
All
she
got the
dies,
spells.
she dies.
She's got the gun, so she gets the rolls.
Pleasure
Stay
claw.
snapped.
Seriously injured.
And snake thigh.
We've got an assist over here, so we'll see if Snake Thigh survives this one. Dead or seriously injured, which one would you choose?
Seriously injured.
I think we'll choose the serious injury, thank you. As we head into phase 6, now it's priority. A
5.
5 for these Vansar dice, which are just clearly dodgy dice. All apart from when they're 1.
Yes.
They're not, yeah. And a 5. So Kira gets that, I believe.
Yeah,
All right.
he does.
Get priority.
So that makes a difference because we have long rifles and things. So phase 6 now, and no Gunk has been had yet. So bottle checks here. So I guess you do your leader first.
Oh, you do them as they activate, don't they?
No.
No, we do them all at once at the beginning, just
Leader.
to see. Leader passes with a 7.
Pleasure claw.
This the last gunner.
Run.
Does run away, but stops being, captured. So pleasure claw's gone. Info token.
Info token.
Info token. Does she stick around?
She
Sticks around with a big 11.
Wild runner.
The one person you want to run.
Wild runner on the roof is
Stays.
7 stays,
Snake thigh.
and the champion who's seriously injured down here is
He
off.
goes.
Is off with a 4
Angor.
and the
I don't know
scum
what the Angor
8.
is.
That's an 8 plus the scum. Yep.
Scum
Fine.
stave.
So in a way, it's kind of saved you because there was 2 serious injuries that are now, kind of safe unless they get captured at the end of the game by the Venators. So priority we already did.
Yep.
Did we? You
Yes.
got priority, so that's a big start for you. What's going to happen in this? Arguably could be the last turn, maybe. Let's see. But Venators are in a good position here. We've only had a flesh wound on either flesh wound on this guy, flesh wound on this guy, and the leader has been wounded, but it's close. No one's been seriously injured though, which hasn't forced the bottle out of the Venators. This could swing very quickly the other way though, at any moment. Just one lucky long rifle shot, and we've got bottle rolls for the Venators too.
Leader's on 1 wound, so that.
And with only 3 players, those bottle rolls are very hard to pull off. So just relying on rolls here. So Kira, what's going to be the order of the first piece of action here? Zoom in a little bit here.
He's going to aim and shoot with a stub gun.
Aiming and shooting with a stub gun on
Ran
the
out of a
roof.
wild bow.
At the leader who's prone, so there will be a -1, but you're aiming,
That's
so
fine.
that offsets it.
It's a 4-up.
Yeah, so hitting on a 4. In the open, stub guns. We all love stub guns, they're the best. Apart from las guns, which are the actual best. Hits with a 5. And if you can kill this leader, you rolled over and dodged because we have a blind snake pouch, which makes the dodge roll a 5-up. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, blind snake pouch, pretty awesome. But that would have been really cool if you'd taken out a leader there with the stub gun. Oh dear, oh dear. Now what happens?
There's a reason why we said the Eldar are no fun.
What happens now?
The
las cannon stands up.
maybe.
Maybe.
See, is there anybody that can do anything else first
Yeah.
that might be under more of a threat? Because I think the threat on the las cannon's gone.
We have this little techie guy on the roof there. And we have the little plasma gun who's snuck down here, and he's going for the info token by the looks of it. So we move around with the second info token. First info token has been moved over to another Escher. And this is a very swingy game. It could be potentially very swingy.
Comes
Got the,
over
you
here.
got the laser out, nice.
comes over here, he'll be able to see the girl down there.
So, and we reloaded last turn, so we've got a las carbine. Pinging off a shot down there with the laser. Can't quite see it here, but let's go for it.
5 to hit.
Yeah, we'll hit on a 5 with 2 shots. So, 2 wounding on 4s, 1 wound. So you get 1 save there, Kira.
6 up.
6 up save. Come on. No. And it's a straight injury dice for you. Oh, Jesus. We don't like seeing those. But they happen.
Just a
So the
fucking
Invo
rout,
token
this shit.
is gone. And let's see what happens to her, shall we?
Blue
Your
10.
Blues 10. She's fine. She's out cold. So she gets involved in the next game. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. We have another shot over
+1
here.
for 2 ups for long range.
Yep.
The long rifle doing its work over there on the towel. Hitting.
Hits.
Yeah.
Just.
It hits on a 2.
Doesn't knock back.
Yep, because you're in the open. Knock back into the wall.
Doesn't knock back.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, doesn't knock back there. So wounding on a 2 now because he's got a flesh wound, I believe. You have strength 4.
Yep.
Toughness 2. Wounding on a 2. That'll do it. And it's -1 AP.
Hazard suit gets a 6 up. With the body glove underneath, no 6.
And this is what I'm talking about. It could all be down to this roll. If we get a serious injury here, this is forcing bottle out of Rory. And we do. Does he fall off?
Yes.
He falls off and he goes to the floor below and takes another strength 3 hit.
Oh, he doesn't fall
Or
into
is
the
it
gun.
strength?
There is thankfully a bridge directly beneath him.
There is, luckily. But so he'll take another hit. So you get to
could
roll
fall
another
off
hit there,
again.
and you're wounding on 3s.
Can he?
Yep. You wound again. Another save from you.
5 ups this time.
He's already seriously injured. No save. So we get another injury dice going out. This is where 3D terrain is awesome. And he's flesh wounded as well. So he's toughness 1 and seriously injured.
And another initiative check.
And another initiative check
On the
because
edge.
he's on the edge of that.
He
Which he
passes.
passes. So he clings on by the skin of his teeth.
But he's
And that is a
seriously
pretty
injured.
awesome shot. So at the end of this phase, that's going to force a bottle check out of Rory.
Yeah.
And really, it's last man standing, to be honest. Remember, the person who does survive this gets the 3 extra gunk tokens, I believe,
Yes.
in the thing. So, and they count for money. So this is important in campaigns.
So the
Okay, so after that bit of drama, we have another las cannon shot up into the rafters here. So we'll see what happens in high
Does
cover.
everyone afford these infrasites?
Standing up with a 3, that is a hit because you've got an infrasight.
normal 3 up.
Yep.
No, you're not within long range, so I don't get +1, and I get -1 for the hardcover. So it's a
Oh,
miss.
yep, sorry, that is a miss. So no drama there. So what happened here?
Oh,
Not a lot.
Recovery.
Yeah, because we're both bottled. We get to roll recovery now. It's now just 1 against 3, and it's a.
My tactics card can be played.
What happened there?
Blood money. I've taken your leader out of action.
Classy looking tactics card.
Yes, I know.
Leader's gone out of action, so you get the money for that.
Half
nice.
value.
Half the value.
120
Rounding.
odd credits.
Yeah, about 120
Oh,
credits.
sorry.
No,
95 credits.
95 credits.
What happens to your leader, Kira? I hate doing these rolls, especially on leaders.
Blues 10s.
Blues 10. 42, she's missing next game, but not an injury. But she is missing next game. Now we're rolling those bottle rolls to see who's
Variety
actually.
first.
Priority.
Yep.
1.
A 1
Fucking
for
hell.
yeah.
Told you my dice, they're good when I roll 1.
Every time I've faced these Vansar dice against someone, I get murdered. Just like mercilessly.
What do you get? A 6, yeah. So you get to roll first. We have an Ungor over here. Come on, Ungor. Can we do it? Can we
Come
save
on, Goaty McGoatface.
it? Come on, Goatee. Needs a 6. Needs a 6 on the second dice. Oh, Goatee sticks around. And we've got the Juve. Juve
She
goes.
goes.
1-on-1.
I'm going to see if I stay around though.
Yes, I stay around.
Fucking hell. What's this? 3 straight losses?
So this
in a row?
guy
Not necessarily.
Up against the
Not
scum in an absolute classic. No gunk has been had. This is not a gunk war. This is not a gunk. There is a gunk tank, but it hasn't even factored in the game. It's just been kind of hilarious, really, since the start. So let's get into it then.
And if you run off the table before I can pick up the information token, I don't even get the information token, right?
True, but you win.
Yeah, but you
You
win.
get the gunk.
You win. You get the gunk. You get the extra gunk. You get D3 extra gunk, I believe. So, and they're worth D6 times 10 credits each, on top of the money you get from the thingy. So, Kira, what's the scum going to do? I imagine hide.
Just run him off the
I
board.
imagine hide. Where's he going to go? I didn't have a name for him, by the way, but we call him Mr. Tumnus.
I'm
He
calling
looks
him
like
Goaty
Mr.
McGoatface.
Goatee McGoatface. Classic Necromunda name there. What are you doing, Rory? What have you got to do?
I'm going to try and pick up that information token.
He
Try and pick up the
literally
information
goes
token.
and
Roll the
hides
D6.
on the ground underneath the thing.
You get it.
I have
So-
information. Do
We
I
have-
need to, am I close enough?
We have the information token, yep, so you are good, and that's the end of turn 7 or 8, I can't even remember now, not really much point in taking turns now, it's just a bottle off, we'll see what happens again, so, okay, so both gangs of bottles, priority,
Oh,
5,
five.
Fumph. 1, so this time it's you that gets to roll first, what is your call?
My call is 6.
Call is 6,
And I got an 8.
stickers around, now we need to roll an 8 for the scum. Oh, 7. That is a win for the Venators. A 3-man band against the Escher. Pretty awesome. How's that feel?
Pretty good. I'm glad we got the extra turn so I could pick up the information.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And that is the Gunk tank. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I think that was a bit of a classic. Don't you agree, sir?
That was a good one.
Yeah.